Namaste to all of you. Okay. Now present chapter is going on. Complex numbers. Complex numbers is the chapter. Maybe I hope that this month 30. This month 30. Maybe I hope that exam is there. So in that exam we given probability and complex numbers. These two chapters I given. Probability also given and complex numbers also given. Majority probability I given. Majority probability I given. Then less part complex numbers I given. So you have to practice probability and complex numbers. Yesterday I observed my videos. There are a few videos are there, complex number videos, but under the heading of probability. I hope that you can understand that point. Okay. So complex numbers, that too, if you follow only my teaching videos and what the bits I am explaining, if you follow them up to IIT level enough, then in addition to that you have to practice more number of bits. That's it. Okay. Now one bit is given here. Listen, ma'am. If first one example I will start. Modulus of z minus 2 plus I, this is the value of less than or equal to 2, less than or equal to 2. Then find the value, or then find the maximum comma minimum values of mod z. This is the bit, ma'am. Okay. Already this kind of bits we complete already. This kind of bits. Once again, if modulus of z minus 2 plus I less than or equal to 2, then find maximum and minimum values of mod z. How you can find? So while entering into this, first of all here, what is the given value? Modulus of z minus 2 plus I less than or equal to 2. This is the value given. Modulus of z minus 2 plus I less than or equal to 2. So if I simplify first this value, that implies I can get, mom, x minus 2, if I take z is equal to some x plus I, x minus 2 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square. Of course, modulus means under root you will get, mom. If you squaring on both sides now, you will get like this 2 square. What this equation indicates, mom? This is represents the circular disc. If equal to the given, that is circle. If they less than or equal to they given, so less than or equal to means what is that logic, mom? Which indicates the circular disc. So if you plot the graph of for this one according to the given data, let this is the real axis, mom. Let this is the imaginary axis, and here 1, let it be 2, let it be 3, and here it is 1, 2, 3, and here it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 is the value. Center is 2 comma minus 1. 2 comma minus 1 is the center, means here it is the center, and the radius is 2 units they given. So radius is 2 units means the circle equation will be like this, and the circle will be like this. The circle will be like this. Then what they are asking here? Minimum and maximum value of z. So from the origin, what is mod z means, indirectly here mod z is equals to, direct point only, mod z is equals to root of x square plus y square is the value. So we have to find the minimum and maximum value of root of x square plus y square. Means from the origin, what is the minimum distance point, or what is the maximum distance point? What the concept here we can use, same Cp minus r and Cp plus r. If you use that logic now, indirectly from the origin, what is the minimum distance? What is the maximum distance to the circular disc x minus 2 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square less than or equal to 4. That is the bit they given. Okay. Next, one more example. Next example, mom. Z is any complex number. Here they given Z is any complex such that modulus of Z plus 4 less than or equal to 3. Modulus of Z plus 4 less than or equal to 3. Then find the greatest value of, then find greatest value of modulus of Z plus 1. Then find the greatest value of modulus of Z plus 1. This is the bit they given. While entering into in this particular bit, one point I have to explain here. What is the geometrical meaning of Z1 plus Z2? For example, Z1 is one complex number, Z2 is one more complex number. Then geometrically, if you locate Z1 plus Z2, where it will be? First we will discuss that particular point, ma'am. Then we can discuss this bit, ma'am. Let it be. Here I can take, let this is the real axis. Okay. Let this is the imaginary axis. Real axis and imaginary axis. Let Z1 is the point here, ma'am. Let Z2 is the point here. Z1 comma Z2. So let, if you add from origin, you will get, let this is Z1, let this is Z2. Then where Z1 plus Z2 will lie? Complete this parallelogram. If you complete this parallelogram by taking like this, then this is the location of Z1 plus Z2. This is the location of Z1 plus Z2. And here Z2 is here. Then where the point minus Z2 lies, mom? If Z2 is here, na, then minus Z2 means minus Z2. If you observe, mom, for example, this is the point some 2 comma 3 if you take it. Then minus 2 comma minus 3 means it will lie here. This is the value minus Z2. Then if I finish again this parallelogram, Z1 0 minus Z2 is there. Then if I finish this parallelogram, how it will be, mom? Here it is. If you observe here, if you extend like this, then if I join like this, then what this value indicates, mom? Here this value indicates Z1 minus Z2. This is the geometrical meaning. Geometrically this one. So if Z1 is one point here, Z2 is one point here, ma, automatically the Z1 plus Z2 will lie here. It is the value. Got it, na? Nothing but if you finish this parallelogram like this, ma, then you will get it. Similarly, Z1 minus Z2. This is the addition of the complex numbers, ma. This is the subtraction of the complex numbers. Then where Z1 minus Z2 means this is nothing but Z1 minus Z2. Okay, remember this concept. This is the geometrically the meaning of Z1 plus Z2 and Z1 minus Z2 is the value. Now from these two results, if you observe from this, modulus of Z1 plus Z2, modulus of Z1 plus Z2 is less than or equal to mod Z1 plus mod Z2. Can I write like this now? Cross check one time. Obviously, you can get now. Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 is less than or equal to. What is the meaning of modulus of Z1 plus Z2, ma'am? Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 means from here to here it is the distance. Obviously, this distance is less than this distance plus this distance only. That is only point. Similarly, if you find the value modulus of Z1 minus Z2, even this value also less than or equal to modulus Z1 plus modulus Z2. By clubbing these two inequalities, I can write modulus of Z1 plus or minus Z2 is less than or equal to mod Z1 plus mod Z2 is the value. Okay, remember this point also. And here one more point is also there. And now, if I observe the value modulus of Z1 plus or minus Z2, this is always greater than or equal to modulus of Z1 minus modulus of Z2. Can I write this now? Automatically, if you observe here, this is one triangle. If you consider this is one triangle, let O Z1, this is one triangle. Okay, this is nothing but Z2 only. What about this value? This is mod Z1. This is mod Z2 is the value. Automatically, the length of the third side is always greater than difference of the two sides. Obviously, that is correct only. Okay, na? Even if you did plus or minus means you can take this is the triangle. So this is always greater than or equal this one. These two inequalities, remember. Okay, and these two inequalities we can derive from this the geometrical meaning of Z1 plus Z2, comma Z1 minus Z2. Okay, this is the concept. Once again you can listen. Okay, and you have to important point you have to remember, this is the first point and this is the second point. Okay, now how this kind of bits we will do here, basing on this many bits are there in JEE mains exam. Okay, if modulus of Z plus 4 less than or equal to 3, then find the greatest value of modulus of Z plus 1. That is the value they given. So here, basing on these 2 points, listen all of you. Here by data already they given modulus of Z plus 4 less than or equal to 3. That is okay. Then here our aim is to find greatest value of modulus of Z plus 1. So modulus of Z plus 1. This value I can written as modulus of Z plus 4. That means I am adding 3. So I can subtract 3. Can I write like this now? Okay na? Now here this is nothing but whole this value Z1. This is the value Z2. You can take like this. So modulus of Z1 minus Z2. Less than or equal to what is the value? Tell me. Less than or equal to modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z2. This is the value. You may write like this. Then automatically modulus of Z plus 4 value already they given less than or equal to 3. So whole this value less than or equal to 3 and modulus of 3 value again 3 only. So what about this whole value will be 6. That is here we get the value modulus of Z plus 1 less than or equal to 6 is the value. So means here the greatest value of modulus of Z plus 1 is 6 is the value. That's it. So basing on these inequalities, this is the bit you can do. This is the bit like this. Okay, remember this point, important this concept. What is the geometrical meaning of Z1 plus Z2? What is the geometrical meaning of Z1 minus Z2? And inequalities. These two inequalities are important. Indirectly, this is the third side of the triangle. If you observe the diagram, automatically the third side is always less than or equal sum of the two sides only. Equality case later we will discuss. Okay, in this diagram it will come strictly less than. Equality later you can get. Same here also. If you observe this one, the sum of the, that means the length of the third side is always greater than or equal to what? Difference of the remaining two sides on in triangle. That's it. Okay. Next. Here if you observe the one more example they given. Here the example is, if one example they given, if modulus of Z1 is equals to 1, modulus of Z2 is equals to 2, modulus of Z3 is equal to 3. This is the given values, and modulus of, here they given 9 Z1 Z2, 9 Z1 Z2 plus 4 Z1, 4 Z3 Z1, 4 Z3 Z1 plus Z2 Z3, Z2 Z3 is equal to 6. These are the given values. Then find the value of they given. Then find value of modulus of z1 plus z2 plus z3. This is the value they given. Modulus of z1 plus z2 plus z3. So here from the given data, listen all of you. Modulus of z1 value they given. Modulus of z2 value they given. Modulus of z3 is given. And one more point also they given, modulus of 9 into z1 z2 plus 4 into z3 z1 plus z2 z3 is equal to 6. Then we have to find the value of modulus of z1 plus z2 plus z3. Then listen all of you. So by the data, first of all, modulus z1 is equal to 1. Means here with this one, z1 into z1 conjugate equals to mod z1 square alina. That means mod z1 value, what is the given value? 1. So here 1. So z1 into z1 conjugate equals to 1. This is the first point. Similarly, modulus z2 value 2 they given. So from this one, z2 into z2 conjugate equals to, what is value? Mod z2 square na? Mod z2 square, you will get this is the value. Means here I can get z2 into z2 conjugate is equals to 4. Similarly, I can get z3 into z3 conjugate is equals to 9. This is okay. Now, one more point I given by data. What is the next one more point they given? This is the point is also given. Modulus of 9 z1 z2 plus 4 z3 z1 plus z2 z3 equal to 6. This is the value they given. Now from entire this value, I can common modulus of z1 into z2 into z3. If I common modulus of z1 into z2 into z3, if I common this value, then tell me what I can get here the value. 9 by z3 only na, plus here it is value 4 by z2 only na, and here it is the value 1 by z1 equal to 6. This is the value. Now here, according to the modulus properties, modulus of z1 into z2 into z3 value, how I can write modulus of z1 into modulus of z2 into modulus of z3. So here I can get modulus of z1 into modulus of z2 into modulus of z3 into modulus of 9 by z3. How I can write 9 by z3? Here if you observe, from this relation, here if you observe, from this relation, here what I can get value? Z3 into Z3 conjugate equals to 9. Then here 9 by Z3 is there na? So that 9 by Z3, how I can write? Z3 conjugate value. So the first value 9 by Z3 changes to Z3 conjugate plus next 4 by Z2. 4 by Z2 value changes to Z2 conjugate plus next value Z1 conjugate equal to, what is the value? 6. Now listen here. What is the value modulus of Z1 1 into 2 into 3. So this is a 6 value. This 6 value get cancelled. So what is the value here? I can get modulus of Z1 conjugate plus Z2 conjugate plus Z3 conjugate equal to 1. According to the properties of the conjugate, whole this value I can write as modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 whole conjugate equal to 1. According to conjugate properties, again this value I can written as modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 is equals to 1 is the value. That's it. Okay, ma. If you want one more time, rewind and listen it. Okay, this is the bit. basing on the given data, modulus of Z1 value, modulus of Z2 value, modulus of Z3. One more point is also they given. This is the next point they given. Okay. With the help of this point, we have to fix the value of modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. So, with the help of these properties, I can find the value modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 equals to 1 is the value. Okay. Next, now one more important point here. We have to discuss one more point. Okay. Okay, this bit is complete. Next concept, listen. Here now we will discuss about the mixed properties of modulus and arguments. Next concept, mixed properties of modulus and this one, mixed properties of, okay, modulus and arguments. Mixed properties of modulus and arguments. Okay, listen all of you. What are the mixed property? Here the one property they given as first property given as plus Z2 is equal to modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z2. Then the point is argument of Z1 is equal to argument of Z2. This is the first point. If modulus of Z1 plus Z2 equals to modulus Z1 plus modulus Z2, if the value is given like that, then what is the relation between the arguments? Argument of Z1 is equals to argument of Z2. That is the point. Now we have to discuss. Listen first of all. While entering into this one, first of all, Z1 plus Z2 square. What about this one? Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 square. What is this value, mom? Here it is. Means Z1 plus Z2 into Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. Indirectly, mod Z square. Basing on the formula, mod Z square means what is that value? Z into Z conjugate. Already this is given. So similarly, modulus of Z square means Z into its conjugate. Of course, in place of Z, Z1 plus Z2 is there. I am adding those values. Simplify this value, which is equals to modulus of Z1 square plus modulus of Z2 square plus Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate. This is the value you will get, mom. So that is here modulus of Z1 plus Z2 square is equal to, this is the value. Let it be equation number 1. Next, for example, let this is O. Somewhere here the point is Z1. Let this is the point Z2. In the complex plane, let it be, this is Z1, let this is Z2. Let this is the angle theta. Let this is the angle theta. Now, tell me, what is the value cos theta formula? Now, cos theta equals to cosine rule, basing on the properties of triangles. What is the cosine rule? Tell me. If this is Z1, what is this value? Modulus Z1 only na. If this is Z2, what about this value? Modulus Z2 na. And what about this value? This is the distance, nothing but distance between the 2 points, means modulus of Z1 minus Z2. Got it na? So according to cosine rule, tell me what you will get, ma? Cos theta equals to mod Z1 square plus mod Z2 square minus Z1 minus Z2 square whole by denominator value ma 2 into mod Z1 into mod Z2. Maybe I hope that, for example, if this is A, this is B, this is C, this is small c, this is small b, and this is small a, then what is the cos A formula? Cos A is equals to b square plus c square minus a square by 2bc. This is the formula, is na? Basing on that formula, I wrote this is the value. Ma. Got it now, ma'am? I wrote this is the value. So with this one, here if you observe, cross multiply the value. 2 into modulus Z1 into modulus Z2 into cos theta equal to, what is value? Equals to modulus of Z1 square plus modulus of Z2 square minus modulus of Z1 minus Z2 square. Now, if you simplify this value, then what you will get, mom? Modulus of Z1 square plus modulus of Z2 square minus Z1 minus Z2 under modulus Z1 minus Z2 whole square, means here I given Z1 plus Z2. Of course, here minus is given. So what you will get here? Tell me. Basing on the formula, mom, mod Z1 square plus mod Z2 square minus you may get. Here I given plus, so plus I am getting. There you can get the value minus. So what is the value? There you will get minus of Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate. These only you will get now. These two get cancelled. These two get cancelled. Minus or minus becomes a plus. You will get the value again. Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate. This is equation number 2. Okay, ma. Here basing on the cosine rule, I given this expression. After that I cross multiplied. Then this is Z1 minus Z2. Z1 minus Z2 means whole square na. Z1 minus Z2. Z1 conjugate minus Z2 conjugate. If you multiply these two, okay, here minus will come, here minus will come. So minus of whole this value. There only I wrote. Then these two get cancelled. Minus of minus becomes plus. This is the value. Now, what they given we will observe. What they given by data. Here what is they given, mom? Here by data. What is they given? Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 equals to modulus of Z1 plus Z2 equals to mod Z1 plus mod Z2. This is the value they given, mom. By the data, this is the condition they given. By data, modulus of Z1 plus Z2 equal this value. Squaring on both sides, mom. If I squaring on both sides, what I can get? Modulus Z1 square plus modulus Z2 square plus what is this total value? Just now we derived Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate equal to, if you expand this value, modulus of Z1 square plus modulus of Z2 square plus 2 into mod Z1 into mod Z2. Mod Z1 square, mod Z1 square, mod Z2 square, mod Z2 square cancel. Now which implies, what is this value? Z1 Z2 bar plus Z2 Z1 bar. From the second relation, Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate equals to 2 into mod Z1 into mod Z2 into cos theta equal to this side. What is value? 2 into mod Z1 into mod Z2. 2 get cancel. Mod Z1 mod Z1 mod Z2 cancel. What you can get, mom? cos theta is equals to 0. Sorry, cos theta is equals to 1. Cos theta is equal to 1 means what is the theta value will be? 0. Theta 0 means what is that meaning here? Theta 0 means here Z1 and Z2. Z1 and Z2. If you observe here, cos theta value we got 1. Cos theta equal to 1 means theta equal to 0. What is that meaning? There is no angle between Z1 and Z2. Means here we can conclude that implies argument of Z1 is equals to argument of Z2 is the value. That's it. Got it, mom? Here the total theta. Theta means nothing but difference of the arguments. Theta is angle between the difference of this one, this argument, this argument. That is only angle we call. Theta equal to 0. What is that meaning here? They are on the same direction. They are on the same direction means automatically argument of Z1 is equals to argument of Z2. So this is the one very very important point. Here the point is just here you have to write down as a note. One point note. If modulus of Z1 plus Z2 equal to mod Z1 plus mod Z2, then automatically this is the modulus relation they given. Basing on that modulus relation, we can conclude that argument of Z1 is equals to argument of Z2. Okay, one important point which is the mixed property of the modulus and the argument, and the proof is this is the value. Okay, you can go through this proof Okay, once again I will explain. Listen. Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 whole square. First I will calculate that value. So modulus of Z1 plus Z2 square value according to the property mod Z square equal to Z into Z conjugate. I am writing here like this. Then if I multiply, I can get this one, equation number 1. Now let this is Z1, this is Z2. Z1, Z2. If it is the argument difference between them, argument difference means angle between them is theta. So automatically according to cosine rule, cos theta equals to this length. If it is Z1, this length is indicated by Z1 only now. So this is the value you will get. From this one, if you simplify, here again you can get this is the value. So indirectly this value is equal that one. Now take the given condition. What is the given condition by data? This is the condition they given. Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 equals to mod Z1 plus mod Z2. Squaring on both sides. If I squaring on both sides, this is the value I can get. Cancel. You can get Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate. But Z1 Z2 conjugate plus Z2 Z1 conjugate means how I can get that value? 2 into mod Z1 into mod Z2 into cos theta equal to this side value 2 into mod Z1 into mod Z2. You will get cos theta equals to 1. Cos theta equal to 1 means according to principal arguments value, what is theta value? 0. Theta value 0 means what is that meaning There is no argument difference. Means they are both are in the same direction. Automatically same direction means argument of Z1 is equals to argument of Z2. This is the relation between the, and this is the mixed property of modulus and argument. Remember, this is very very important point. Directly JEE mains point of view or advanced point of view, JEE mains point of view, direct bit they will give. If this condition is valid, therefore 4 options they will give. Argument of Z1 plus argument of Z2 equal to 0. Argument of Z1 equal to argument of Z2. Okay, like that different conditions they will give. So directly we have to keep argument of Z1 equal to argument of Z2. I hope that it is clear to you. Next, one more property. For example, if they given argument of z1 plus z2 equals to argument of z1 minus, sorry, modulus of z1 plus z2 equals to modulus z1 minus modulus z2. Before that one, plus. Here they given plus, you got then argument of z1 equal to argument of z2. If they given minus, modulus of z1 plus z2 equals to modulus z1 minus modulus z2, then what is the relation between the argument of the complex numbers z1 and z2? Okay, now listen all of you. Same thing here also. While entering into this one, first maybe in the previous proof what we given, there you will get z1 z2 conjugate plus z2 z1 conjugate equals to what you are getting there, 2 into mod z1 into mod z2 into cos theta. I hope that this is the value you get it. Okay. Now by data what they given, modulus of z1 plus z2 equals to modulus z1 minus modulus z2. This is the condition they given. The difference between the modulus of the complex numbers they given as like this. Now squaring on both sides, if I squaring on both sides, what I can get? Modulus z1 square plus modulus z2 square plus here if you expand this value, z1 z2 conjugate plus z2 z1 conjugate equals to this side what I can get, modulus z1 square plus modulus z2 square minus 2 into mod z1 into mod z2. Now this value cancel, then that implies, what about this value, this value we got as 2 into mod z1 into mod z2 into cos theta equals to minus 2 into mod z1 into mod z2. 2 mod z1 mod z1 mod z2 cancel. Means what we got, cos theta is equal to minus 1. Cos theta equal to minus 1 means what is the theta value will be? Pi is the value. But what is the meaning for theta? Theta is nothing but the argument difference between z1 z2. Diagram we given, here we given one diagram, z1 z2, this theta what we got? Pi. What is that meaning? Argument difference between them is pi. That is, we got the value that is argument of z1 minus argument of z2 is equals to pi is the value. So in the previous one, argument of z1 equals to argument of z2 we got, but in this case argument of z1 minus argument of z2 equals to pi is the value. Means quite opposite directions. Okay, so this is the value. So here we have to understand 2 points, okay. Note, you have to write down in your classroom notebook, if modulus of z1 plus z2 is equals to modulus z1 plus modulus z2, then you can get argument of z1 is equals to argument of z2. This is the first point. If modulus of z1 plus z2 equals to modulus z1 minus modulus z2, then within this case you will get argument of z1 minus argument of z2 is equals to pi. So these 2 points are very very important points, which are named as the mixed properties of the modulus and arguments. So whenever if they given modulus, basing on this modulus, we can conclude their arguments. Sometimes direct which they will ask basing on these properties. Okay. Next, So arguments, that concept is completed. After that, one more thing is there, one more important point. Here the point is how argument of z, argument of minus z, difference is there. So here the point, ma'am, argument of z minus argument of minus z is equal to plus or minus pi. Argument of z minus argument of minus z equal to plus or minus pi. These also one more important property. Okay, ma. Listen how it will be. Argument of z minus argument of minus z is equal to plus or minus pi. And one more thing, ma'am, complex numbers. This week it will finish. Immediately next I will start the vectors. Vectors I will start. Okay na? Vectors 3D or AOD, application of differentiation. Okay ma. Complex numbers this week it will end. The pending part is from your side, ma'am. Like in the as usual college, how I am giving assignment, like that I will send you complex numbers assignment to you. So compulsory you can practice them. Okay, and if you have any doubts, you can send me those doubts. Okay, I will explain on the board. And don't expect, ma, after reopening the college there is a time is there for your JEE mains exam. According to me, in the coming month of January you have to write your exam. If the COVID is not there, according to me, in January month only your exam will be there. So if the circumstances are good, if the college will reopening for your batch, maybe I hope that they will conduct the exam February month ending, like that only. So don't take any leniency. After reopening there will be time will be there, so we can practice later. Don't think like that. If you think like that, na, you will get your JEE mains rank like your cell number. Number means 10 digits will be there. Your rank will be like that only. Okay, so don't do like that. Meanwhile only you have to practice. And when you preparing your classroom notebook, that is a very very important thing. When you preparing yourself your classroom notebook, then automatically subjective point of view you will be stronger. Got it na? By listening the video lectures, ma, when you preparing yourself your classroom notebook, indirectly what is that meaning? You are practicing, so you will be perfect automatically. So the thing is, perfectly you can prepare the classroom notebook. According to classroom notebook, first you can do it with Deepthi. I hope that no need to send any assignment. Already all of you have the Deepthi books also. After that, ma, after finishing Deepthi, Narayana, at least level 1, level 2 you can do it, ma. After finishing level 1, level 2, already you have Singage materials. In Singage materials also, from the beginning means worked out examples also you have to solve. Worked out examples plus exercise bits. That is important thing. Okay. Now discuss this. So here argument of z minus argument of minus z is equals to plus or minus pi. Here two cases, ma'am. Maybe if you take this is the real axis, imaginary axis. For example, z is here. This is argument, ma'am. So first case, if argument of z is equals to theta, positive, automatically if z is here, then where minus z will be? Here it is the minus z. Then what about this argument will be in general pi minus theta. But pi minus theta we can't take in this direction. What is value? Minus of pi minus theta. You will get this is the value. So here mom, if argument of z is equal to theta, if that value positive, automatically what is argument of minus z value mom? Minus of pi minus theta. Then what we are asking? Therefore argument of z minus argument of minus z is equal to. So theta minus or minus this value plus theta minus theta cancel, you will get the value, pi is the value. Clear ma? Next case, case 2. In the second case,